Hi guys, welcome to Street Biashara, the only place where we get to test your general knowledge on business and financial terms. I'm your host, Brenda Chaba. Now today I'm looking at a term that looks similar, sounds similar, and you might even know it, and that term is a turnover. And I'm not going to waste any more time because I'm curious to know what exactly Kenyans know about this term, turnover. Well, let's find out.
Turnover, the things are not going as you had planned, so they just like backfire.
Definitely, it's another term for sell. It's a sell. Another you can say sales or turnover, or the revenue that a business gets after in the end of a financial year.
Turnover is the rate of people leaving the organization.
I think turnover is the total sales that a company makes minus taxes, before taxing and also before expenditure.
After getting the chance to go on the streets and get to know what exactly you understand by the term turnover, your interesting answers are why we're back in studio to break it down for you, all these business and financial terms that affect you on a daily basis. Now, joining me in studios is an economic expert, Mr. Samson Mdia. Thank you so much for joining me on Street Biashara once again. Now, Mr. Samson, just break it down for us, what exactly a turnover is.
So the word turnover sometimes is a very big jargon name, which confuses so many people in business, and especially those who doing small businesses. So in simplicity, turnover is just the amount of business a company does at a stipulated certain numbers of times. Full stop.
Wow.
Yeah.
I even understand that now. Now, with the NSC announcing losses last year, do the projected microeconomics for 2020 look to support favorable company businesses, which will in turn impact the turnover at the booth?
Out of, in terms of the release cap, in terms of cap, I would say there was a loss, but if you can be able in terms of now in terms of banks can be able to, especially after the cap was removed, in terms of it was pulled up.
Okay.
In terms of banks can be able to trade in terms of loans at a willing, in terms of at what amount they want to. Because at some point they were not given to small, medium enterprises as companies and in terms of private sectors. But now they can be able to trade, and in terms of turnover, in terms of a growth of an economy, is going to be high because they're not going to hold the funds in terms of loans back. They're going to give it to willing buyer. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for that once again, Mr. Samson. Now that brings us to the end of this episode of Street Biashara, but make sure you do tune in to the next one as we break down for you business and financial